Good evening, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Today I'm going to share with you from Melissa Kelley's book, the idea of stories and the value that they mean to us and how we can really appreciate our own life. And just connecting with the theme, you and I, we will be back. We will be back, meaning that we'll come back from our deficits, we'll make a comeback, and people will not expect it. But what is this comeback, and how are we going to win as champions? In the sense that, hey, are we going to just go out and just defeat our rival? Or are we going to go out there and just focus on the winning? Becoming better, becoming stronger each day, and learning from our mistakes just to become a better, wholesome person, rather than just seeking revenge. So this would be a great topic to discuss with regards to stories. So let's get this started. So for Melissa Kelley's book on grief, she talks about stories. And the one quote I have here is, "From all the stories we hear, we begin to learn what is of value and how to make sense of life." And the thing I will focus on with regards to stories, as she brings up the elements of stories, is the time and timing. Whereas things happen with a certain timing and the sense of order to the story's events. And now the sense of order, I think, is the most important part of that paragraph with regards to things will happen throughout our life, whether they were good or bad, meant to be, whatever the situation is. But if you consider that, okay, maybe I didn't want to lose that person in my life right now, or lose that career, that job, but then I consider, okay, now I'm open to a new opportunity, a new job, some new partner, right, because of the loss. And you think, wow, okay, that was great. Something made room for me in order to make room for something new. And that is something to consider. And you think, wow, okay, maybe I did not accomplish the first opportunity, but maybe a new one just came into my life. And now I am back. I am back to do something great because now I can do something that, with my new set of skills, my learning and experience, I can now tackle a bigger problem. And I think we all have this opportunity. So if I were, right, as I share with you all, I've made several career changes: engineering, seminary, social work, now considering other professions as well as move forward. But the idea is to always improve and evolve and get better. I was just thinking about this the other day too, where we get a degree from school, college, etc., but that doesn't mean it's the buy-all, be-all for a person, right? You can be smarter than that piece of paper. You could be smarter than that diploma. And what I mean by that is, don't be a smart person in the sense, oh, I studied, I know all the theories, I know how to pass tests, yada yada. No. The degree will help me. It comes back to you. You are the special person. You are the conqueror. You are the one that's going to make a difference, because that degree, that diploma is for you, because you're the one who earned it, and now you can go and do what you can with it. And the idea I'm trying to share is, don't pigeonhole, don't bind yourself to that diploma. Just because you may be an engineer, just because it may have been for some certain profession, you can always do something that you got to do with the right timing. When you go out there and make that effort to go for the bigger prize, if you see it, go and apply for that job. Go and ask that girl, the guy out, right? Go and pursue that opportunity. Because the thing is, if you remain complacent, biding your time too long, that opportunity may not come back again. And so the thing is, there's a balance of acting, but then there's a sense of waiting, but then acting again. And that is a sense of order, the sense of recognizing, okay, things happen in our stories, whether we intended them to happen or not. But we also have the ability, you and I, to make a difference by the choices we make to really go for those bigger things. And so if you got the idea to go and pursue another career, go for it if it's going to help you. Because if you plan out your life in a good way, planning it out to make some success, not just on revenge. See, that's where I want to bring back the idea of the stories here from Melissa Kelley, from grief. You don't have to have a revenge story to go after somebody. You can really pursue and become your own special person. You can become unique and grow. You become a superhuman, a superman, super lady, right? You become super. But see, you got to set aside all those distractions. The past, yes, you can learn from it, but you got to just settle down and just say, what do I need to do? What do you need to do? What do we have to do today? What is the most important thing we have to accomplish? And then we could go after the side goals and become stronger, better people in the process. What is the next thing we got to do in order to be the best spokesman, the best engineer, the best lawyer, judge, etc., to be out there to help the people in our community? What skills do we need that we're lacking? What can I work on today that will help me in the long run? And so considering setting your plans for today, how they'll help you in the future, that is one way to consider that. And if you're in the younger audience, if you want to get into the track team, a sports team, okay, maybe go for a little running through the summer. Maybe do some exercises, maybe be a little active, so that way you stay in shape, but also you can build the muscle. Keep your endurance up and be ready for the next season when it comes. So that way, hey, you went from JV to varsity because you took the time to dedicate to yourself something that really mattered to you. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yes, you can wait for the season to start for everyone to practice along with you. But if you had that time in the summer to really dedicate some time to practice already, to really focus on something that you really wanted to go out for, go for it. I think if you already have an idea and you're your own conqueror, your own leader, that means you're self-made and you can do this. And I believe you and I can do this for the next things we got to do in life. And so with our stories, if we had an enemy, someone that really took us down from something that we really wanted special, don't focus on that person. Don't focus on the past memory. Focus rather on the opportunity that you can surpass them with great success. And that is what they mean by success is the greatest revenge, and that you focused on yourself and what you had to do. Now, some people will say, well, don't you want to consider where your opponent is, where they are? You need to know where they stand in the society, community, etc. Okay, it's good to be aware, but you yourself can become something special and unique as well. So when you're hiding for the moment, for the time being, this is where you bide your time to become stronger. Or you become active and you just get so busy with your life that others are noticing it. They're like, wow, he's got the social proof. This man, this lady, wow, they're really becoming special. I want to hang out with them more. I want to spend time with Mr. Rich, right? Or whatever the skill is that you're bringing to yourself, whatever. Is it fame or is it popularity? Whatever the skill is that you're working on, that you're building. But the thing is, if you build your brand in the right way and you attract people, you're going to build your clients, you're going to build customers, you're going to build a business. People are going to want to be with you and flock to you. And that is how you transform your story from a sad one to a great one, because you overcame the grief, you became a special person, and now you are bringing other people in, and you can share and relate your stories to others who are going through similar things. And that is where you become a very powerful teacher, in my opinion, where you can share because you can relate to people what you've gone through to now for their stories to improve in their life as well. And so maybe if you consider maybe writing a book, even a few videos like I do, right? How can you help people along the way to overcome negative things? And so when a boss comes after you, or when something is that drastic, you can make the change. You can let go of that toxic environment, go for the new opportunity like I did, and you will find greater success the more you trust in yourself and let go of the assumptions of your degree and other things that are behind you, behind the scenes. So that is for me, from Mike the MC, for the Thursday evening video. I hope this video finds you well. Don't give up. I know you'll be great. Maybe this was for the Friday evening. See, I'm always forgetting, but whatever. I hope the video finds you well. Don't give up, and always remember, you can be great, and let go of the assumptions and act on what you know and use your will to your advantage. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good one.